All right. Very good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to the press conference for the Nations Trust Golf Championship 2026. We are pleased to have with us today members of media, representatives from Nations Trust Bank, the Royal Colombo Golf Club, and invited guests. Thank you all for joining us this evening. So today we will be sharing details of the upcoming Nations Trust Golf Championship, which will take place on the 22nd and 23rd of May, right here at the Royal Colombo Golf Club. So this year's championship marks a special milestone with 3 shotgun starts being introduced for the first time and bringing together over 345 players across customers and RCGC members. So before we begin, allow me to introduce to you the speakers joining us today. Starting from the left, we have Sanjay Sendra, the CMO of Nations Trust Bank. We've got Shehan Daniel, the EVP Consumer Banking at Nations Trust Bank. We have Tehan Dedigama, the Vice Captain of Royal Colombo Golf Club, and Tharanda Dunsteka, the Markham Secretary of Royal Colombo Golf Club. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us this evening. Alright, so to begin today's proceedings, may I start off with inviting Shehan to start off with some opening remarks. Shehan, over to you.
All right. Thank you. I hope mic be on. Okay. Cover it. Okay. Good evening, everyone. You see such a big crowd despite the rains, the expectation was that it can be a disturbance with the rain, but good to have all of you here. Just to go back a little bit, this tournament we started sponsoring this tournament back in 2008. So this is the 11th year that we are sponsoring this tournament. So, I mean, we have a little bit of gaps here and there due to various reasons, COVID and all. But in general, we have been having this every year, and this is the 11th year that we have been doing this. So we are very glad to sponsor this year as well, 2026 NTB Golf Championship. That will be held on the 22nd and 23rd. This time, like you said, we are going to have it over 2 days. Generally, we used to have it one day, only on Saturday. But due to the overwhelming demand that we have been having from our customers as well as the members of RCGC, we have decided this year that we are going to have it over 2 days. And this is the first time that NTB will be having 3 shotguns, one on Friday morning, and one on Saturday morning, and one on Saturday afternoon. And we will have almost close to 350 players taking part in the tournament. And I can tell you, by far the biggest tournament that NTB has hosted in the 11-year history. And we are very excited to host this, to have this amount of players participating in the tournament. As you know, NTB just concluded the HSBC acquisition. So we have a lot of players, rather a lot of customers, over 200,000 customers joining NTB from HSBC. And there are a fair amount of customers who came on board are golf players. And there was a lot of demand from the players or customers who came on board to extend this. So that was one of the reasons that we thought that we will have a additional shotgun coming in. We want to ensure that the incoming HSBC customers sees what NTB is and what their NTB culture and what holds at NTB for these customers. So I just want to thank the RCGC committee, Dion, and the rest of the committee members who have been very, very supportive. It has been a great partnership over the last 11 years. They have been very supportive in whatever request that we have been making them. Thank you very much, Dion, and the committee. What I will want to conclude is that this is something that one of the key events at NTB calendar, and this is something that we want to continue and try to come as well. So that's it from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shreya, for those remarks. Next, we would like to hear from Sanjay. So if we can handle Sanjay.
Thank you, and thanks again, Dihan and the committee for playing a pivotal role here, having Nations Trust Bank as a sponsor of this tournament. As Shahan said, this is the 11th year we are doing this, and it seems like a long time we've been doing this, I think over the last approximately 20 years. This is really not a sponsorship, and I would like to tell you, we call it a partnership. Why it's a partnership is we look at partnering. It's not about just putting some money on the table and making that some event happens. This is about getting together with the Royal Colombo Golf Club and making sure that the membership, including our customers who are part of this membership, really enjoys 2 days of golf in every sense of the game. And we want our identity to be part of that. So that is why it's a partnership, because we as a bank, we get involved in many lifestyle events, many sporting events, from fashion to food to sports, other sports. And golf is something that we have continued throughout for a long time, and it's something that we are seriously looking at being involved for the next years, in the next coming years as well. So in this whole span of things over the next 2 days, we want the engagement to bring out what we are as a bank. We are a bank that espouses trust. We are a bank that wants to show our strength because we are as a financial institution. And most importantly, we are a brand that brings in simplicity. So we want all those qualities to come out when the members are playing over the next 2 days, whether they are on the green, or whether they are relaxing in the clubhouse, or whether they are celebrating their wins. So that's the reason we are behind this, and we are extremely grateful and thankful for the committee of the Royal Golf Club, who have always supported us in every way possible. And we are looking forward next weekend for a fantastic 2 days of golf. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sanjay. That was Shreya and Sanjay from Nations Trust Bank. So we will now hear from Royal Colombo Golf Club. So we have with us the Vice Captain of Royal Colombo Golf Club, Dihan. Over to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Shehan and Sanjay, welcome to the Golf Club, Taranga. Like Shehan and Sanjay emphasized, this is one of the most sought after golf tournaments in the calendar. There are a lot of members who look forward to this tournament. Going back 11 years is a long time, and NTB has shown its commitment over the last few years to ensure that this tournament is one of the most successful partnerships with the golf club. From the golf club, we are so happy to have NTB on board with us. And as we have started our countdown to the 150th year, which will be in 3 years' time, having a partner like NTB emphasizes what this great event will be. And I'm sure that this great event will be continued into the 150th year. From our side, we are always happy to have people like NTB come here. And this is a growing sport. If you see from, I think, 11 years ago, I think it would have been maybe 1.5 shotguns, but now it has grown to 3 shotgun starts, which shows the keenness in golf. And a lot of those members are NTB customers. So it's a huge base that's growing. And I'm sure in the years to come, there might be 4 shotguns, I'm sure, because speaking to the golf team, there are quite a few on the waiting list as at now. and the entries have not even closed. So I can see the NPB team having a few problems on their hands over the next few days. But this is encouraging because it shows how important such a tournament is. And from our side, we will do everything possible to ensure that the course is in its best condition over that weekend, and also that the after party and everything, we will do our best to ensure that we won't let down Nations Trust Bank and offer our best service. With that, I would like to say thank you.
Thank you, Dihan, for those remarks from RCGC. Ladies and gentlemen, now we would like to open the floor for questions from the members of media. So you all may shoot now.